Welcome back to another After Dark. It's been a while since I've done one of these, and happy 23rd, happy 24th, everybody. We're doing a crossover celebration, and this is going to be period 2 of, this is the Chicago Bulls versus the LA Lakers. What is this, from December 17th, 1997? So yeah, this is going to be the second quarter. If you didn't watch the first one from earlier this morning, highly recommend you go check that out, because that's what we're doing to celebrate the 23rd and the 24th today, is watching a full game of two of them playing out, well, a game which is actually kind of more interesting in a way, disappointing in another way. No Scottie Pippen, because he was recovering from surgery at this point. And then no Shaquille O'Neal. I forgot what he's out with, but he's not playing in this game, nor was he playing for like the last couple of weeks. So Eldon Campbell has stepped in to take his role. And so far, the entire Lakers team is pretty ice cold, except for Nick Van Exel. And then they got some support from Kobe off the bench. Michael Jordan has a dislocated finger in his shooting hand, so his shot has gone from on the money to like way off. But it's still cool seeing a little battle between Kobe and MJ as well. The maturity versus the immaturity, and the athleticism versus the fundamentals. I love it. So, all right, you guys, let's get right back into the action. Like the vid if you could. Link to the original video is down below in the description. Shout out to channel members for covering me on stuff like this when it comes to copyright claims. And you'll see a list of those channel members in the description as well. Guys, like the video, hit that hyper uppercut button. It's really the hype button, but if you know, you know. Let's do this. Second quarter.
Chicago shot 57%, the Lakers 29.
Damn.
Three-point shooting. Chicago 3 for 3, the Lakers 1 for 5, and we know that's the Laker game. Free throws is a major key. The Lakers have only attempted 3, Chicago 7. And then the battle of the boards being won in the early going by Chicago with a +6.
Wow.
It's all right there. Michael Jordan starts the second quarter.
I was criticizing the Bulls rebounding earlier, but they're still winning the battle, it seems.
At the end of the game, the other night against Phoenix is in.
And for those of you just joining on, yes, I am still very sick, but I'll do my best to control
Main thing is to run time,
the coughing and all that. Rodney Brown.
Last tip by Harper. Loose ball.
Ooh, it's jungle ball.
To Harper inside.
Come on, Harp. There you go.
Move by Ron Harper, who has 7 points to start the second quarter.
Anytime you have court traffic.
Yep, so while Pippen's been away, Tony Kukoc and Brodman have kind of stepped up to fill in that gap.
Brooks playing center, and he's been good. He's a third stringer, plays maybe better than a lot of backups in the NBA at center. Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, Eldon Campbell, I saw his stats while Shaq was out. Sorry. Last bit of catching up. Yeah, Campbell, while Shaq's been out, has actually been playing really good. Getting high, like 17, 18, 19, 20 kind of stuff. Let's see how this one was created.
He's been good. He's a third stringer, plays maybe better than a lot of backups.
Good rotation. Great shot.
Bryant hitting a 3 from outside. He's got 7 points and already a spectacular inside.
Yeah, it's been all Kobe and
attempts 3. He hit that one.
Nick Van Exel.
22 for 62, shooting about 35%.
Tony Kukoc driving in. And a rebound by Kobe Bryant. Lakers with Kobe Bryant and Derek Fisher, along with Eddie Jones, Robert Horry, and Sean Rooks. The ball out of bounds. Last touch by the Lakers.
I mean, it looked like a good pass.
So the Bulls have Ron Harper out there with Randy Brown and Scott Burrell up front, along with Longley and Tony Kukoc. Longley had 10
Rodney
in the first quarter.
Scott.
And Kukoc puts it up, but a foul away from the basket on the Lakers.
You see, that was a silly foul by Rooks. Because you know that the guy at the top of the circle in the triangle, when they throw into the post, is just going to move over to the wing. And that's all he was doing, and Rooks just smacked Kukoc.
Bulls up by as many as 14, leading by 11 here early in the second. Here's Burrell trying to post up against Eddie Jones, and he burns it. Good
there we go.
Burrell as Jones tried to deny.
I was about to say, who's going to do any of the scoring while Jordan's on the bench?
Very sharp.
Because the Lakers still got Kobe and Eddie Jones in there.
I want to send a message to the Lakers that it's not your time yet. We'll meet again February 1st at the Forum.
I mean, that's like prophecy.
Inside.
Not their time yet, but their time definitely came. There's Kobe again.
He can't do anywhere on the floor.
That was such a difficult shot.
Yeah, it was.
He was moving. He caught it and threw a fadeaway without a dribble.
Exactly, Hubie. Yeah,
Ron
to catch
Harper
it with that backwards momentum and then do a fadeaway on top of it. I don't know how you can shoot that so accurately.
Kobe Bryant, his second.
Now, he made that catch, and he was moving from the opposite corner to make that catch, fade away, be behind the board, come out in the air, and knock it down.
Not facing the basket.
That's right.
I love Hubie. I would love to call a game with Hubie.
See a lot more from Kobe Bryant before he.
Brilliant basketball mind.
You really went out on a limb. You really went out there, didn't you?
I thought about that before I made that statement.
All right, in the post to Luke.
4 on the shot clock. Longley
away from the double. All right, Luke Longley
with 12 points.
Luke is having a game.
Sprained ankle, did not play in the last game, but Longley 6 of 8 from the field for the Bulls, who are up.
Oh, there's Rodney Brown. I'm sorry, I gotta stop with the Rodney. Randy Brown's defense is killer.
And you can see he's playing with a lot of confidence. And as a matter of fact, Brooks caught him right on the wrist that time when he released that shot. But he feels that he can score. He's got a nice baby hook shot.
Yo, this is better than his stats for most games at the end. And he's knocked us out in barely over a quarter.
Got that fadeaway. And remember now, he's 7'2", long arms.
Eldon Campbell checks in for Sean Rooks. And Nick Van Exel is in as well, so the starting backcourt tandem.
Could this be the game where Jordan actually complimented him at halftime, saying this is what we need you to do every game, and then he fell apart afterwards?
Luke passing, Harper fouling Kobe Bryant. He tried to front him, but he shoved him away, and Kobe is fouled.
Yeah, it looked like a good call.
Just did a change of directions on the top of the circle. He's being overplayed by Harper, and when he went right down the middle, keep an eye to the right of your screen. You're going to see him come flying right into your picture right there. But Harper's doing a nice job on it.
Yeah, that's a fair call.
Shooting over, Harper misses. And the Bulls with Tony Kukoc bringing it up. Kukoc getting a chance to start now with Pippen out of there. He has started 19-18 now exactly. Longley with an old-fashioned hook shot. Here comes Van Exel pushing it up. Bulls back defensively, however. Under 8.5.
He's all Luke slept.
That was a pass.
What the hell? So much just happened so fast. It was at this moment where I realized, oh crap, Luke, you're not paying any attention, are you? But this alley-oop ends up being a made shot, huh?
I have to play, and there's the.
Okay. Oh man, I freaking love this game.
Loop in, and that was a pass.
Excuse me.
That was a pass.
Oh man, that was brilliant.
That was just a quick pass. He was looking for a quick.
Yeah, all you can do is smile at that, and then yell at Luke later.
11-point deficit now. Lakers behind.
Take him down.
Kukoc against Van Exel has the big edge. He knows it and scores against him.
All right.
Well, the Bulls have taken
Tony.
advantage of their mismatches nearly every time down.
They're seeing him and they're doing it.
A big-time Tony Kukoc fan.
40-27, and there is Eddie Jones.
All right. Eddie Jones showing why he's an all-star.
Coming off a 32-point effort against Minnesota.
What was that?
Basket, Eddie Jones coming off a 32-point effort against Minnesota.
Damn. He just had 32. They're just Tony again.
On the other end, Kukoc wide open in the end. They're seeing spectacular basketball from both sides.
We're talking about the Laker quickness after a score, but the Bulls are also showing it to you. They've definitely upbeat this year more than at any other time. Now just keep an eye. There it is. That was a lob pass and the thing went right through the hole.
And those of you wondering, Jordan played the entire first quarter. So it looks like he's getting a little bit of a breather to start out the second.
Yeah, they caught them rotating. Beautiful movement. When your man leaves you to help on a guy,
he'll probably come in after this.
Timeout called by Del Harris.
At the same time, the team's playing just fine right now.
Total unselfish play. Now there's your guard around situation. Now once Campbell moved,
Good ball
Longley
movement.
stepped right up. Beautiful pass.
I think Luke
We'd
Longley
like
got
to show
14
you that
points
last
now.
play. You're going to see the triangle offense right here. But if they don't go to the corner or the post, you'll see Kukoc flash, and the pass will come to the high post. Brown will come around and go to the basket. We call that a guard around play. Now you see, now right
Guard
here,
around play.
you'll see Campbell leave to take up there, and Luke Longley will step right to
I'm
the...
so sorry. This is really interesting. I want to watch this breakdown again. Fast forward if you guys like.
To see the triangle offense right here. But if they don't go to the corner or the post, you'll see Kukoc flash, and the pass will come to the high post. Brown will come around
did a
and go
handoff.
to
Yeah,
the
yeah,
basket. We call that a guard around
Yep.
play. Now you see, now right
Jordan
here,
Rodman did that
you'll
often
see
too.
Campbell leave to take up there, and Luke Longley will step right to the rim, and you just have total unselfish play.
Yep.
What happened to give and go?
Good breakdown by Hubie Brown.
Well, no, that was a guard around. Give and go was for you when you played with your white tennis sneakers and your black socks and your little cut-off denims that your mommy had.
I'm glad I asked.
Oh, man, Hubie just... Oh, shit.
That was it. Michael Jordan has been on the bench for 5 minutes, and the Bulls have increased their lead by 3.
Yeah, screw it.
Rest because this unit has done the job. Randy Brown.
Let MJ rest. He played all 82 this season.
Along with Kukoc and Longley, and the 24-second clock expires, and the woes continue for the men in purple and gold.
Yeah, they just cannot establish their inside game. Campbell was
I got a quick
all upset
question
again.
for the comments here. How do you feel about this? Because when it comes to load management, I'd rather the player play for even like 20 minutes. Say you're a starter, you're a star. If you're trying to really rest, but you still want to like show up for the fans and show up for your team, I'd be more than happy with playing like, hey, put you in for 20 minutes today. You'll take it a little easy. It's a back-to-back. That way you'll be fresh for the next game. I'd way much rather have that than showing up in street clothes and not playing at all. What do you guys think?
He's on the verge of a technical, okay? And
Because we know they're
I've
not
been saying
injured.
all along,
They're just
he has the
resting.
right to vote.
Kobe Bryant, Robert Horry, Eddie Jones, Nick Van Exel, and Eldon Campbell on defense against the Bulls, who lead 44-29, and a foul called.
Good defense by
against the
Kobe.
Lakers.
Yeah, they catch Bryant holding on to Brown as
Did
he
he?
was cutting right down in the lane. Right now, the Chicago Bulls with this unit on the floor are not running so much triangle. They're running a lot of what we call an open set. There's a lot of movement and a lot of passing.
Kobe Bryant goes out with 3 personal fouls, and
3
as he does,
fouls.
Michael Jordan comes back in. Rick Fox has
Yep, that's a young player kind of situation. He's overzealous. 3 fouls early on. It's not even close to halftime yet. Now he's going to sit his ass on the bench until the third quarter.
replaced Kobe Bryant, who scored 9 points.
I get
while
it,
he
though.
was in
This is
there.
the matchup
Good
he's
ball
dying
movement
for.
by the Bulls, and it's reflected in 13 assists so far in this game, with Kukoc getting 5.
But yeah, you got to control those emotions.
3 off the
MJ
bench.
back in.
He stays in there with Jordan. Here is Burrell firing over Rick Fox.
And Anthony's extra pissed because he wants to match against MJ so
And
bad.
there's Tony from 3.
That's all right. Good look by Tony.
Fox going after it, and this time the foul is called against the Bulls. With 6:26 remaining in the first half. That'll be the second on Luke Longley.
Yeah, it's about time. He was up over the top of the
Yeah.
back there. But you see,
He
this
has
is one
gotten
of the
lucky with
strengths of the Bulls. They shoot a low percentage, but they get 16 offensive rebounds, so they get more second shots.
Yep.
20-point edge in the shooting percentage in this game as Horry misses from outside.
Dennis Rodman's still on the bench.
Horry tries to save it and does nicely. Plenty of time on the shot clock for the Lakers. No need for them to rush. Van Exel.
Oh, damn, Nick.
Ball spins
unlucky
over,
roll. What a move.
knocks it out of bounds, and it is still Lakers ball.
Lakers just need a little power surge here. Some tough defense. Get yourself a couple of quick baskets and you're right back in this thing. The energy's there. The ball will just not fall.
6 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Plenty of time, as you point out, Hubie. And the Lakers have scored only 29 points. They come in as the leading scoring team in the league.
Oh, there's Randy.
Brown with a steal.
Rodney Brown running to break. Going all the way.
Goes around
Oh!
Van Exel, but the Bulls come up empty.
That was a strong move.
That was a strong move.
Van Exel will hit and miss from 3.
He had some afterburners on him, too.
Getting it up there.
I know There's a lot of Randy Brown haters out there.
They can get back in this game. Here's Jordan for 3.
MJ, stop shooting the deep ball right now.
With the offensive
Your finger's busted.
Rebound again.
All right, good hustle, Scott.
And here's Van Exel ahead to Eddie Jones. Randy Brown defending an offensive foul is the call against Jones, and that may be his third.
Now that was a great defensive play by Randy Brown.
I got to see it again. It was so fast.
Eddie Jones elevated. He was not going to be denied.
All right, let's see if he gets
keep
planted.
an eye on this. Now watch Randy come. See, right? He's coming right into your screen. Now he takes that one, and if you notice, he protected himself by bringing his both arms up, so that when Jones caught him, he came right into those two forearms.
That was perfection.
So Eddie Jones has to go out of the game with 3, and
Kobe
Barry.
All right.
Who is
so both of their shooting guards, Kobe and Eddie Jones, both with 3 fouls. That shakes it up.
Sparingly by the Lakers, but
who?
John Barry.
John Barry coming in.
Who was used sparingly by the Lakers, but a good extra guard to have on your team. Former Atlanta Hawks checks in.
There's Ori laying down the long arm defense. Look at those arms. Reminds me of Pippen. Robert Ori, underrated 7-time champion, let me tell you.
Rodman playing the center position right now for the Bulls. Relatively smaller team out on the court.
That's why you have to go through Campbell at the other end of the floor. Take advantage of the height disadvantage that Rodman has.
Slapped away by Rick Fox. And this will be an easy layup at the other end. So the ball was knocked away from Michael Jordan, and Rick Fox, struggling early, has 2 points in the game.
13-point lead.
13-point lead.
That's what I said.
It was 17, and Phil Jackson and the Bulls call a timeout with 3:57 remaining in the first half.
Steve Kerr, first time.
3-point shooting expert.
Why didn't Steve Kerr come in with the second unit?
3-guard offense in effect. Bill Wennington making his first appearance.
See, they start out with a little motion, a little weave, and then they come right back into the triangle.
Wennington.
No way.
Deflected by.
MJ. Okay.
The follow-up by Jordan misses, and here's Rick Fox.
Dude, Bill Wennington was way off there.
Now, in this first half, the Lakers are really struggling with their threes. They're only 2.
John Barry.
13-point lead. Nick Van Exel for 3.
Side.
Van Exel.
What was that?
3-point range in the early going.
Yeah, that's kind of his shot.
Now Steve Kerr is out with a bruised kneecap.
Okay.
He's missed 10 games.
Okay. Steve Kerr, he's injured too. Yeah, guys, this is why I always talk about the 98 season. Like, I can't believe they won the title this year. This team was busted up. So, yeah, why wasn't Steve Kerr part of the second unit? Because he's been injured for the last, 10 games.
And Bill Wennington also was injured. He had a tendonitis in the right elbow.
Who? Hold on, let me just back it up 10 seconds. Let's hear all these injuries.
Now Steve Kerr is out with a bruised kneecap.
Bruised kneecap.
He's missed 10 games.
And Bill Wennington also was injured. He had a tendonitis in the right elbow. Came off the injured list.
Bill Wennington.
6 games.
6 games missed. Tendonitis.
Wennington blocked again by Campbell.
Oh, crap.
24-second
Yeah, you can tell you guys are both a little rusty.
Wennington can't get much elevation. And Campbell's been right in his face twice.
2 key subs during the championship years have been Wennington and Kerr.
Yep.
Because they come in, they keep the center honest because Wennington takes them high, and then Steve Kerr just spots off of everything, of penetration of Jordan, and then the forgotten man, Scottie Pippen.
Yeah.
Maybe not forgotten, but not for long.
I know. So all these injuries we're talking about, on top of that, Scotty's recovering from surgery.
The Lakers had 20 points in the first half.
What a rough ride. But what do you expect when you're trying to defend your championship for the 3rd time now?
I see he comes in, and he just
or going for the third in a row
with that right elbow.
There's not much time for rest.
Right in the ribs.
Especially with these guys. They're trying to play all 82.
Game. The Lakers have scored 7 straight points.
2.5 left.
You can't have 107 points a game and a 10-point differential if you don't play hard for 48 minutes.
Oh, got him.
Jordan with a move to the baseline and a foul against Rick Fox. Jordan will go to the free throw line, and Fox with his first foul. That is the 14th foul against the Lakers. Bulls also have 4. Join host Vince Cellini and Cheryl Miller at the conclusion of the first half for the Nike Halftime Report. Scores and highlights from the night, as well as any other news from around the league coming up on the Nike halftime report. Michael Jordan. There is Eddie Jones and Kobe Bryant.
One thing, the cool thing to point out about Eddie Jones is he completely knew what was going on here, that Kobe was the future. But if you asked Kobe about it, Eddie was a hell of a mentor in the early years. So even though he knew, like, oh shit, I'm probably out of a job, like he really cared about Kobe and he really taught him a lot. Then he went to Miami. The exact same thing happens with Dwayne Wade, and D Wade says the exact same thing too. He was like, Eddie Jones taught me so much and was such a willing mentor. I gotta, not a lot of people talk about Eddie Jones. They just remember him as the guy who was in Kobe's spot his first couple years. So there's a lot of unwarranted hate for that goes to Eddie Jones's name. And I'm here to tell you guys, it's very undeserved. This guy was a class act, and he was an all-star. So you got a guy coming out of high school, but then you got somebody in that position who's an all-star. It's hard to just say, hey, all-star, you're coming off the bench for this high school kid, So it was a dicey situation out there those first couple of years in LA. And eventually they saw how good Kobe would be, and they had to move on from Eddie Jones.
Bryant with 3 personals.
You can see,
but that's not a decision you make lightly.
Michael. During the course of the season, Michael gets to the line 9 foul shot attempts a game. But throughout his career, an 84% free throw shooter. This year, only 76%.
Ori to Barry. Wild play by Barry.
On the stripe.
Looked a little like Rex Chapman there.
John Barry is fouled by Steve Kerr. That is his second and the 15th foul.
Dude, Steve Kerr been playing 2 minutes and got 2 fouls.
Attention to John Barry because he comes in, he loves to shoot threes. They give him the green light. He can put the ball on the floor and take you to the basket. Plus, he's an excellent passer in traffic. Del Harris likes his talent, and they're looking down the road at him because they'd like him to be able to play the point guard also.
As you can see, playing a little more than 8 minutes a game in a team loaded with backcourt players.
I remember Brett Barry a lot more than John Barry.
And Derek Fisher as the backup at the point. But in case of an injury, you always want to have that third guy.
All right, Bulls with a 10-point lead.
As the Lakers trap.
Make something happen. Nice pass. Oh, come on. Convert that.
Foul. Eldon Campbell upset with that call. He thought he had the ball.
He might have.
The man and Campbell picking up his first and both
let's see it.
5 fouls.
Dick, the
first off, brilliant pass.
Movement by the Bulls was excellent. And this is just
it's hard to
strong
tell.
move, and that's the way to take it to the basket.
That's hard to
take
tell.
Take it with 2 hands, send it down strong. Campbell, an excellent shot blocker. He gets 2 a game. Definitely hit him on that shot.
What's interesting, Hubie, despite the 10-1 record here at
trust
home,
Hubie.
Phil Jackson
So Hubie said
the
foul.
Bulls were playing that well, even though they were winning at home. So for the first time,
Nice
he held
tie,
a practice
Phil. That's pretty
yesterday
cool.
at the United Center. Normally they are out at Deerfield, but they were at the United Center practicing on this court yesterday.
Dick, they're shooting 43% from the field.
Oh, good rebound.
30% in threes and only 68% on the line.
Jordan is fouled. And talk about the free throw shooting. They are 27.
Wow, that looks like a frustration foul by Nick.
Yeah, so he's bringing him
Why
in
would he
here
do
and
that?
saying, look, I'm not going to tell you that my triangle offense is not working. What I'm telling you is that we're getting you good shots, and you players are missing the shots, plus you are missing the foul shots.
Jordan makes the first free throw. Michael Jordan this season versus his career.
Well, you can see he's 6 points down from his career, but how about the field goal percentage? He's 9 down from his career average. The field goal attempts are the same, so it's not
I'm surprised the field goal attempts are the same, because this is without Scottie Pippen. Interesting. And it also, we all know, because this is the past, his scoring does go back up to, I believe, 31 points per game by the end of this. So he's kind of ramping up. But once again, totally understandable. They're on the 3rd year in a row trying to win a championship, because they won in 96, 97, and now this is the 97, 98 season. So you got to kind of ramp up in the season.
From his career average.
And we're in December, so it's early.
Are the same, so it's not that. So it's the foul shooting is down, and then his field goal percentage is down.
Yeah. His legs are probably still tired.
Jordan, 19 points, 8 of 9.
And it's a back-to-back game here.
He's gone to the line 9 times, and we have 1:48 remaining in the first half.
Yeah, it's interesting. I thought he was scoring more without Pippen out there.
Eldon Campbell again with a short baseline shot. And Dennis Rodman with his 10th rebound of the game. Again, the Lakers with opportunities.
Get it to MJ.
Jordan.
2-pointer. Oh,
Off
no.
the rim. And out of bounds.
That's the second time that's happened
ball.
to MJ in this game. In the beginning, if you didn't watch, he's playing with a busted up, dislocated finger on his shooting hand. So he's either on the money, or you can tell those times where he's shooting in a wrong way to where that finger is like shocking him. Essentially, that's what I could see, because he's coming out like a foot off the rim on a couple of these shots.
129.
Not like him at
We
all.
might have seen it first, because that is his second air ball.
Yeah.
Tell Marty Aronoff. Come on, we need a stat here. Jordan, that's his second air ball and a half.
Yeah.
First time
Air ball Jordan.
I've ever seen.
That's why they call him Air Jordan.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
that's Air Jordan.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure exactly what.
He just came in from the mezzanine to get that rebound.
Yep.
That was an air ball. Thought it might have skimmed off the front rim, but they'll always.
No, they're right though. It's not something we're used to seeing. That's why I'm pointing it out too. But it makes perfect sense with that finger.
Wellington popping over Ori.
All right, Big Bill.
Wellington, that's what he does best. And he gives the Bulls a 53-38 lead.
Yeah, see, he takes your center away from the
First and
basket.
second three-peat centers.
Usually
Will
a high
Purdue,
percentage, too.
Bill
He just has to get
Cartwright,
back in shape. Same
Bill
thing.
Weddington.
Well, the Bulls again up by 15 points with under a minute remaining.
There's lots of Bills
10
and
on the
Wills.
shot clock for the Lakers. Got it down to 10. And now again a
Stay on it.
double team on Ori with 1 second, and the clock runs out before Campbell could get up and lay it in.
That's the kind
Saved
of
by the
half it
bell.
has been. It's
Bad
been
clock management.
Yes, and very frustrating for Del Harris, for Eldon Campbell, and for Ori. Ori did a great thing. Anytime you're double
Freaking Robert Horry. You know how he got there in LA? He was playing for my Phoenix Suns. Danny Ainge was the coach at the time. And he hated Danny Ainge so much, man. He like threw a towel in Danny Ainge's face and cursed him out and everything. And the Phoenix Suns ended up getting rid of him. And guess where he ends up? Los Angeles. Right before this all comes together. Shaq, Kobe, Phil comes on. 3 championships. Like, what a lucky man. What a lucky guy.
take the guys away from the basket. He did, and
he would attack your coach, and then you get rewarded.
Eldon Campbell.
And I'm not bashing Ori. I'm just saying it's hilarious. I'm a big Ori fan.
With 35% shooting from the field and 7
But Ori has always played for like the nemesis.
World champs on their floor.
For me, as a Suns fan, he played against the Rockets. Then he played against, or he played with the Lakers and then the Spurs.
So he'll be
all of our biggest nemesis.
Digits.
Nemesis.
Well, you know he's at the top of his game anytime that he gets over 10 foul shot attempts. He's making things happen tonight. I'm just impressed with his quickness, because we had him earlier this season where he was nowhere as quick as he is this evening.
Revved up going against the Laker team. Lakers getting a lot of play in the NBA as a team that could possibly
9 for 10 from the line.
Bulls, who've been playing
so the deep ball is where his finger's bothering him, but
and I think
he's got this free throw down.
Have something to say.
That hurts. You see it.
Something already in this game, leading 55-38, matching their biggest margin. Playing for the final shot for all intents and purposes of this first half.
Got to play through the pain.
Randy Brown.
Or in my case, play through the virus. No way. No!
And that'll be 3.
No way.
Not giving Barrier any kind of a look.
Oh, guys, I would not call that.
And fouls him, and that'll be
What a tip.
Free throws coming up, and Kerr's up.
Hold up. Do you guys see this tip in? Even though it doesn't count by Robert Horry? First off, let's just watch it again, because this video is about to end.
5 on the clock.
Would you guys call foul on this?
All
right, no, wait. Eyes right here, okay? This is crazy. Bank.
And fouls him, and that'll be 3. Free throws coming up, and Kerr's up.
Yeah, not only is that his 3rd foul now, so he's playing like 3rd stringer, and he's got 3 fouls. He's only played a couple of minutes. But that was now 3 free throws coming to the Lakers.
When he came up down the middle of the lane, they set that up. They set a screen for him. He came right up the middle of the lane. He was looking for the 3, right from the
Okay,
catch.
closer look.
And then as he went with the ball fake, he catches Kerr up. Kerr catches him with his hip to hip there.
Hubie.
Third personal foul on Steve Kerr.
I'll admit it. I don't want to agree with you on this one.
Eddie Jones.
I know what this leads to.
Their leading scorer.
This leads to 2025 ball.
With Shaq out of action, he has 3, and Kobe Bryant, who scored 9 points.
Yeah, everyone's in foul trouble.
Spectacular fashion off the bench.
Eddie
also
Jones, Steve Kerr.
3.
Luke Longley's got 2.
Coming in for the final 4.5, and
Juddy Bushler.
Right now, what the Bulls are doing is they're going with all their 3-point guys, and then they'll have Rodman as the inbound. But they'll push quickly, and they're looking for you to get in a tough matchup. They got 4.5 seconds, just plenty of time.
Here's Michael Jordan. He's got the catch.
Oh, what a play! Everyone went to MJ.
Defensively. 1.9 remaining. Rick Fox fires it up. And
that's hilarious.
The Chicago Bulls hold
MJ got a reputation.
In the NBA to only 41 points. As the Bulls starters, seeing a lot of action, have 50, with Michael Jordan leading the way with 21.
Now I gotta say, Bulls starters playing mighty fine without
right
Pippen.
for Michael and leave Bushler underneath wide open.
A Bushler. Oh man, I love Hubie Brown. All right, guys, that's quarter 2. This is an interesting game. I'm gonna say it like that. I gotta get this one edited, and I gotta rest my voice here. It sucks because I want to, in my heart I want to keep going, but in my throat it's like no, stop it. Go drink some tea and honey. Anyways, you guys, hope you guys are enjoying this as much as I am. And I hope you guys agree that this is a cool way to do a little tribute to MJ and Kobe at the same time. Yeah, we're going to keep it going tomorrow morning. I'll see you all in the comments. Thank you so much for watching with me. Please put down your comments down below. Not only does it help the video, but also, also that's how our community was formed here, is by talking to each other down there. So I appreciate it all, and I will be down there myself chatting with you guys. All right. I am out of here. Like the vid if you could. Subscribe to the channel if you want more content like this. If you want to support me in my crazy ventures of trying to be a YouTuber who gets copyright claimed all the time and is crazy enough to do this kind of stuff, like reacting to full games, which is what I'm doing. And someday I think I won't be allowed to do this. Excuse me, damn. But I do appreciate you guys, because the copyright claim part, it can't scare me now, because you guys got my back. So anyways, I just have to worry about global blocks. All right, I'm gonna go get some rest after I do the editing and the posting, and hopefully I sound a little better tomorrow. And yeah, that's it. Happy 23rd, everybody. See you tomorrow for the 24th. We'll keep it going for the third quarter. And be water, my friends.